Right. Hey guys, AniCrunch here. We're back with Kinnporsche, episode 5. I've just looked over. We've got 14 episodes, and I'm just like, fuck. I was like, oh, if it's 10 episodes, we're already halfway. But it's 14 episodes, so we've got like a nice little chunk of the series left. I'm quite happy about it. I'm quite liking the vibe of the show. I'm enjoying the characters. I like the chemistry between the main cast. I like the idea that this show could get pretty dark as we go on, and I think we might see like our first I think this is going to be the show where we're going to see a character die potentially, because every other tie show, apart from like obviously like 1,000 Stars, which dies at the beginning sort of thing, we're not really seeing any of that sort of stuff because I think this has got that tone for that, so I look forward to it. We've got a very very good cast of characters. Oh mate, no, the potential of the show is great, and then like it's not hit like peak yet. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it, but it's not like I think it needs to just go. I think they're now finding like a nice stride balance between the comedy and the serious tone. I feel like now they can nail it now. I think we've got a nice setup, and I think if they just make next few episodes really good, I think they can really stick the landing with the show. So I'm very curious to see if it will do it or not. I have high hopes because of the popularity of the show, so I assume it just stick it. But yeah, no, I think next couple episodes are going to be critical for like the payoff of this show overall. And no, it's been a very good start. I look forward to seeing more of it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the action. Leave a nice time to do. Let's jump into this. Oh yeah, check out the next if you want to do. 3, 2, 1, play. Pete, my boy. Oh mate, I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to watch this episode. I don't know. I'm excited every week for the show, which I want. I don't know. Every side show I've really liked. I just scared for his brother. His brother's actually quite a high potential character to kill off. That would be horrifying. But I just see like I get horrified by the thought of character stuff, but I'm also like, oh, the potential for character development in a Hawk. It's like the evil side of me comes in. Shows that he didn't trust his son. If he went, the first thing he does is check his log drawer. That in alone just shows if you trust someone or not. I do wonder what the reason is. Family friend? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, now that's aesthetic. Ooh, I would love to play chess there. See, his kindness is coming through. He needs to get that brutality when you lead a family like this. Hesitation. Sad that's such a cold cakely when it has to grow up in. And because he's part of this now, there's no out of it, because he will always just be used as a tool against his father, so he has to like be cold and ruthless and grow with it. It's like, how do you get out of that sort of situation at that point? When you can be weaponized so much. And everyone's weaponized against you as well. แล้วที่มึงน้อยนี่ก็เพราะว่าโดนคุยกินจับซ่อมไม่ใช่เหรอหรือว่ามีเรื่องอื่นไม่มีเว้ย Oh, sweet innocent Pete. ฟังเพลงนี้นะหมาป่าตัวนึงอยู่ในป่าใหญ่ You know he's gonna hear about Vegas and he's gonna be like charging after him. Man's gonna go. It's weird not having like adverts every couple. Yeah, so effectively tried to rape him as well, not just an episode ago. Oh, and he doesn't know. Ugh, I'm not sure I could set him up, to be fair. Probably try to gain his trust. Ugh. What a snake worming his way in. And he's not wrong. Minor families are looking for they're looking for any way to get up on a main family branch member. Anything's a little win to them. Even winning things like diamonds is a high. Minor families with ambition. Oof. Also, nice soundtrack again. Not really ever actually showing himself being a head bodyguard much. He never really had the leadership there. Yeah. I think one of the other bodyguards dying might be like, I don't know, something to pick him up. I just think a death will be something that might like really make him focus. Could imagine just like sipping on whiskey constantly, like Jesus Christ, a burning sensation. Oh, and the dad wants to see you. I think they've got the. Don't think you can just go back to the normal life now. We'll see. I'm curious to see what his answer's going to be. Pete is something. Man just wants to live his life. Just gets through his shift, you know. He's so proud of himself. Bless him. Did he come to visit? It's either Vegas or our main boy. It's a main boy. He's off. I love how the authority tone made him want to pour him a beer. He's honest. How fucked, basically. That was steaming. When your friends just... Mate, you might as well just pick him up and throw him in front of that bus like me and Gail style. I'm not literally not who to talk to right now. That's funny. Oh God. God. His patience good. Alright, this got me. Oh, mate. He's just gonna see he just wants to shout. He's trying so hard. Mate, he just put you in check. Let's see if you can get out of this one. Or is he checkmating you? He's being genuine. Oh, they're bikes. They're bikes. Run! Ah! I thought there was bikes in the background. Oh, God. Oh. Fantastic. Is that the end of the episode? Wait. Oh, you fucker. Oh, God. What a cliffhanger. Ugh. Oh, they are actually in there. Oh, they're going to do some karate. Oh, maybe not going to be a cliffhanger. Oh, is that big? Oh, he's okay. Man's just prone to injury, isn't he? Man's just perfectly getting the maim debuff. Just play Crusader Kings. Oh, nice shot. I love how he's the one who actually looks like a bodyguard. That's what I find most funny. Jesus, that bulletproof gas. Nice. Oh, was that thingy you got the kill there? Look like being off duty. Jesus. Oh, they weren't doing it on a cliffhanger then. That was badass. That was an enjoyable episode. Ah, that was good. No, a good episode of Kinnporsche. Yeah, him taking a break, I think, was a cool idea. We got put straight back in the action because there's no getting away from it now. Bad looks of it. I enjoyed the trying to get Kin to sort of distance himself, but then got a bit too extreme because he obviously cares for him. But I understand the whole it's got a distance. Yeah, it's a hard one because the world he lives in, people could weaponize anyone against him, so he needs to be harsh, but he also doesn't need to lead. He follow his father's footsteps exactly. He can be a different type of leader. He can just do his own thing. I'm curious to see how he's going to handle it. I do agree, him failing, he did at the end of the day take. He was the head of the bodyguards, and he took a random drink off a random bartender. I'm not going to victim blame him. Obviously, he should have been done to him anyway. But at the end of the day, it was, and it's just sort of willed it in. And I think that's slowly starting to sink in now, especially the more life and death situations he goes through, like this one in the truck. I think are going to be good character arc moments for him because I think those moments are going to build him to be more and more serious as we go, but still have that little bit of chaoticness in it. We've already seen now if you take him this episode versus even the last two episodes, he was completely different. Porsche, his attitude, his tone, the fact that he didn't. This is the first episode where he didn't partake in drinking, just shows how much the drug thing actually did affect him. Every time they've gone to a party, even after bad things happened, he's always drank afterwards. And after this one, even though he doesn't remember anything, he just remembered he drunk and he didn't actually take any drinks. So, yeah. And then you sort of have the Vegas worming his way in on his more which is going to probably be brought up later. And he's going to utilise that. Vegas is. So, yeah, no, I enjoyed that one. I don't know if I'm looking to drink things too much, but this was the first episode where he wasn't drinking with everyone. And he's been sad before, so it's nothing new. So he's like, yeah, I suppose this time. Just shows and it's slowly starting to see it start to affect him, and I'm curious to see what it's going to be like at the end of the show. And I do keep mentioning deaths, but that's because, and I might be mentioning quite a bit, but it just is just the first one. It's the first Thai series I'm watching where it is a potential factor. Just think of the development and character I could go through if he lost someone like his brother, or he lost one of the guys that he's made friends with, or people he knows gets put in danger, like the character that will put him through. We've still got 14 episodes, so it's still quite high potential going to happen. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm still to see what the Kim storyline is going to pay off as well. I'm still going to see what the payoff of that with his brother. He obviously didn't learn what he wanted to learn. Is that going to be like a side romance? Is there going to be more to it? Is Kim planning something? Or is it just going to be like that, say a side romance or something? I'm curious to see where the story is going to take it. Overall, another fantastic episode of the show, and I'm very curious to see what they're going to do with our characters. As we put yes, I'm curious because it was up. Suki, but finally, Porsche appears again after being absent for 2 episodes. And Porsche, his brother, absent for 2 episodes. I just adore that kid, and Barco does seem like such an amazing job of training him, especially knowing that his is his very first time acting. Oh, this is very okay. No, he's doing a good job. He's playing a little, but he's got that innocence to him, playing the little brother character quite well. So I have a lot of mixed feelings and the intimate scenes at the end. I was disappointed that Kin didn't fight harder to not let things continue. To fight harder to not let things continue. As consensual as it might look, Porsche was completely out of it, and because he was drugged, so it's definitely not consensual. No, I fully agree. I think him being drugged was just sort of that. It was a good scene. It was just sort of him being drugged takes away from it because it isn't consensual. He is drugged out of his mind. I'm sure he would have, think if he was sober, but I'm just saying, I do agree. I do think that it just takes away from it a little bit. I think they could have done that scene easily without the drug thing, especially because he was just about to be like assaulted as well. So it's like the scene is very beautiful film though, which I really do agree with. The sense obviously was very intimate, and it was like we intruded on both Miles and Apo did a beautiful job acting it. Yeah, I do feel like we were like people intruding on this scene. I feel like the actors did a great job. It's just the sort of context around it didn't work too well for me. The rest of the episode had great moments. One of my favourites was when Kim and Vegas are at the table with the bodyguards. The tension in that scene is plausible until Fankun attacks on Vegas. The Mr. Night Kiss is also hilarious, and the scene with Pete again this episode. Also the scene in the sauna. I do love Pete. He's just like he's not a stupid comic relief. He's like a realistic sort of comic relief in this type of show. Like he's not too over the top, but he's quite funny. Also, him trying to be patient in this episode was actually quite funny. So I feel like as the show's gone on, I feel like the comedy's actually landing a bit better. I feel like at the beginning it wasn't landing as good as it is now. I'm starting to actually generally quite laugh at some of the comedy bits. I think they're quite funny. And I'm curious to see how the show's going to keep doing that to try and balance out the tones. Vegas scares me this episode, especially when we were portion that last scene in the Red Room. You finally properly met Kim, and yeah, he's more relevant to the plot than just being an artist that Paul Hayes is a fan of. I'm curious to see reaction to next episode. Porsche's acting in one predicted scene is so good. I'm not sure which scene you mean. I'm guessing it might be the one where like he's being punished. But that's Friday. Episode was really good throughout. Like watching him chill with his friends, watching the somber version of him was pretty interesting. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the reaction. Leave a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you next week. Peace.